How's it going, everyone? My name is Sean Donovan, and in this video we'll be going over an in-depth view of the Marine OCS packing list, as well as a few tips and tricks that help me get through PLC Juniors. So I'm not going to go over the stuff that you have to bring with you. You can just read that from the list that your OSO gave you in your orders. But I have all that right here, my collared shirts, trousers, belt, undershirt, etc. But I'll go into the stuff that is not on the list that I recommend that you do bring. So we'll start off here. So black electrical tape. This is really good for when you need to tie down all the extra strings on your pack. You will be required to do this. It does prevent your pack from snagging on any trees or brush that you're going through. Here I have a bore snake for cleaning your rifle. When I went to PLC Juniors, the staff did not allow us to use these to clean, but this is really up to your platoon staff at their discretion. Next up, invest in a good head beam, good moon beam. This one here has a locking mechanism. When I went through the first time, I had a moon beam that did not lock, and a lot of the times in my pack it would turn on by itself, and when I needed it, it had no batteries. This is some white label tape. You'll be issued this there at OCS, but I'm just bringing a pair of my own as extra. I have clear packing tape. This is really good for waterproofing any papers that you need. Next up, chapstick. It gets really hot there. Your lips will get chapped. You're going to be wanting this. Going back to the moonbeam, I am also bringing a stack of AAA batteries because you will go through your batteries really quickly. Next up, baby wipes. These are really good for after you're going through the Quigley, and became really useful when cleaning my rifle. Next up is my carrying case that has different writing utensils that I might need: Sharpie, pencil, highlighter, matte pen, and also I have this pen here, which is an erasable black pen. These become extremely useful when you become writing essays, and I'll touch base on that here in a little bit later in the video. In my Riding the Rain, I already have a op order skeleton written down here for when LRCs or Sulis come into play. I have it laminated with my clear tape here, that way I can reuse this. Next over here, I just have some more writing utensils, extra pens. I have big Sharpies. These are extremely useful when it comes to marking your PT shirts. Extra boot bands, 2 web belts. So this is a black mesh bag that I'll be using for laundry. When you're at OCS, you get issued these little white ones here, but guess what? Everyone has the same white bag, and when you need to find your laundry quickly, it becomes impossible almost. So that's why I'm bringing my own black one, that way I can easily find it by myself. Phone charger for Liberty. In here, it's my toiletries bag. Definitely recommend all-in-one shampoo and body wash, because you will not have time to use a whole different bottle for your shampoo or your body wash. Shaving cream, toothbrush, some small clippers in here, and a razor. I'm only bringing one. I don't really grow facial hair that much, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Watch. I don't have my watch with me. It's at home, but you will need one of these for when you're a billet holder so you can tell the time. Underwear, I'm only bringing 3 pairs. Honestly, you do not wear underwear at all at OCS. You really just wear your skivvy shorts because they have a lining in them. And as you can see, I have a lot of my stuff packed in plastic bags. This helps them keep really organized. And they also all have labels on them, so I know exactly what they are. Boots, you need 2 pairs of boots. A third pair is, if you want to go above and beyond for inspections perhaps, but you really only need 2 pairs. I have my bait slides here, which I would highly recommend investing in. They are a little costly, but they will prove extremely useful when you're running. Inside and in all of my shoes and everything I have are labels. Everyone's going to have the same stuff, so you need to find a way to easily identify which is yours and which isn't yours. And here I have 6 pairs of Fox River socks. I did not get a single blister while I was at OCS, and I think these things saved me immensely. 2 pairs of running shoes, definitely recommend. You will get 1 pair wet, and when you rely on only 1 pair, it's going to really suck when you only can run in that 1 pair. Bring some gallon bags, helpful for organizing your stuff. And touching back on the essays. So essays, you should definitely be using that erasable black pen because you will mess up on these, and if you do mess up, you need to start all over. So this is just an example essay. I have my heading, from and to, the subject, and then each 3-letter word or more counts as a word, and it has to be 300-word essay. And you're skipping every line and you're counting each 3-letter word. And then you will likely need a second page, so when that does happen, you flip it like this and you continue here. Instead of your usual paper where you go left to right, you'll be going up to down. I've got 2 sets of woodland camis, and another big thing I would recommend is bringing 3 sets of desert camis. God, I can't tell you how many times it saved me having an extra pair of camis when 1 pair gets wet and others in the laundry and you're all out. I would recommend sticking to just 1 large duffel and 1 carry-on bag. Some things I would like to mention, skivvy rolls. So you're going to be creating these things called skivvy rolls. They're extremely helpful when you have to go to the showers really quickly and you need to grab your fresh clothes. So a skivvy roll, it's 1 pair, or 1 skivvy short, 1 PT short, and then your socks, and you kind of bundle them all together and you just carry that with you. So another thing, label beyond your requirements. So everyone's gonna be labeling their stuff the exact same on the packs with this white tape here, and I can't, like for an example, when I was at OCS, we had our labels on our camelbacks, and they told us to all rip off our labels and throw them all together, and we had no idea whose was whose. So label beyond the requirements. Do something kind of subtle on your pack to show that, yes, this pack is yours. Waterproofing for hikes. So a lot of candidates would put a trash can liner in their packs to help waterproof their items. Next thing I want to touch base on is stencils. So everyone's going to be giving a pack of stencils, and a way to make labeling a little bit easier is cut out the letters you need and tape them together. That way you just have this easy stencil for labeling your stuff. And I think that touches everything. So let me know if you have any questions.